Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the sanctuary garden. Came out to the garden this morning. It rained all day yesterday, and look. Hi, pretty baby. Hi, pretty baby. What are you doing here? Are you hurt? It looks like a piece of the tail might be missing. Or maybe it's under. It looks like she might be a little ripped. What can I do for you? Okay, so I did some research. It likes nectar, some certain leaves of things I don't have. It also the nectar of zinnias, which these just opened since yesterday with the rain. I've got a red one over there. So maybe it came from the zinnias. But if it has blue on the bottom of its tail, like down here, it's a female. I see some blue, but not a lot. I'm gonna say this is a male then. I read they only live 2 weeks. If this one has a damaged tail, maybe it's not got much left longer. I don't know, but man, you're beautiful. What a surprise here. Thank you for coming to my garden. Thank you for finding it. Thinking it's beautiful enough to lay in. Call me crazy. I got like tears in my eyes. Like, what the heck? Plant a garden and they will come. I've seen aphids being burned by ants in the last video, a bunny's nest come and go, and now a beautiful butterfly after like a day of a rainstorm. Just to come out here in the morning and to suddenly just pop and see that, like, I don't know, it's just really beautiful. Makes you realize that like beautiful things are happening all around you all the time. And it's not a matter of it happening, because it is. It's a matter of seeing it and being in awe of it and paying attention to it. And the more you allow your mind and your brain to be open to seeing things, the more they come to you. And again, maybe it's not a matter of it coming to you. Maybe it's a matter of you just being able to see it. The power of just being. Other than make him comfortable. So I'm just gonna give this as an offering. It's a little scared of me, but I'm gonna give it an offering of different flowers. Oh, okay, I just was worried it was stuck. You're okay, pretty baby, you're okay. Sweetie, saw you all the way from over there. So sweet. So pretty and so calm. It has now been 2 days and I have left them out to dry and scab over and not mold. I brought them to the basement somewhere that was cooler and not humid, and I think so far they feel good. They feel dry. I might give them one more day and then I might plant them, and that way they don't rot in the bed when they get wet and things like that. feel like my biggest issue is earwigs. Like, what the heck, guys? What the heck? Some of them aren't too bad, but then they're hitting some of my zinnias, and man, they're like making it pure lace. Like, at least this bed so far has the most damage. Maybe they like eggplant, but they definitely like zinnia leaves. Like, I don't... Are you kidding me? What is this zombie plant? Like, come on. Something's hiding in there. It's an earwig. Get out. Forget you. I'm gonna have to do something about them. I don't know. Maybe I'm worrying about my plants more than I should. I know it's been about 2 weeks, some of it closer to 3, that I put them out, but I know it takes a while. It's June 2nd. Like, we're not that far into the season. I think I'm at a pretty good start, but it's really easy to get in your head and be like, is something wrong? Is something tainted? Is it not enough? Is there not enough sun? Is there anything I could do? But then at the end of the day, you just gotta go, it's cool. Just let it go. It's cool. It's gonna do what it do. Look how organized. So I'm experiencing what I think is some bacterial wilt here. It just suddenly just started wilting for no reason, like the day we had tons of rain. So I knew it wasn't that. And then it's also happening over here. Cantaloupe. Completely wilted as if it was like so thirsty. And I read it's because, I mean, gosh, you could see all the earwigs. I read it was, you know, caused by cucumber beetles and things like that, which I happen to have tons of. The sooner I get that out, the better. So sad. Everything looks so pretty though. And it's so sad because that's, you know, one chunk cucumber gone. And everything that's up right here now is doing well, but it's not getting enough sun, so they're not sending off side shooters. It's just one main leader doing its best, and they're getting completely attacked by cucumber beetles and earwigs and the stink bug. It's just, it's really tough. It's a rough picture. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. There's no evidence of like bugs on it or anything. It's just something's wrong. There's nothing I can do about that, so I gotta get it out of here. But if it saves my other cucumber plants, it's worth it. Just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. It's depressing. This space of the yard, we've been dealing with a weed that looks like this. And man, it was like all over. It was like here, all over the ground in the spring. It was one of the first things to come up after the snow melted. And my first thought was, is this rhubarb? Did people here before us plant rhubarb? Like, how cool is that? The more we watched it grow and the more it kind of took over so fast, we were like, I don't know, let's look it up. And it's actually the plant that creates burrs that stick to your clothes when you're hiking and all that stuff, and your animals. Oh, it's the worst. Also, come to find out, it's actually like a fool's rhubarb. So people who like to forage, and maybe you're foraging wild rhubarb, come to find this plant and they think it's rhubarb. And it turns out the only real difference is to know for sure which is which. Is like a white furry substance on the bottom, which is really hard to tell here, but there you can kind of see it. Furry white kind of moss. That is a bird plant. And rhubarb does not have that. Close up in here. See? No white, silver hue, it's just a leaf. So rhubarb, just a leaf. Furry in the sun. You know. Another way to tell is the stem. What kind of plant? See, it is a little red, so it's hard to tell. Don't go by the color. It's hollow. If you look up close at it, it's hollow. It's just like a hollow, thin stem that kind of turns in like a circle in the ground. Hollow. Rhubarb, on the other hand, is not supposed to be hollow. It's supposed to be more of a meaty, fleshy type of plant. Should I rip off one? I will. I did this when I was a kid, but I don't want to break off my new plant. If I didn't shred it, you would see that it's like meaty, thick. I'm gonna bite it. It's been a long time since I've had fresh rhubarb. Oh yeah. Woo! This older one is a little bit more fibrous, but really, really good. It's very similar to a celery consistency, but it's like sweet, sour, tangy, juicy, and if mixed with sugar, really, really good. It really brings out the flavor, and that's why you got things like strawberry rhubarb pie or rhubarb jelly, because it's a tart, sweet treat. It's a tart, sweet treat when used and mixed well in cooking. Oh yeah. It's like I can't stop trying it, but I'm not really able to eat it either. It brings back a lot of memories of my childhood because my neighbor across the street grew a lot of rhubarb. Pretty good. There you go, buddy. Wowee. It's gonna be fun. There's some twigs in there, so someone started something. And that is going to be a wrap on this video. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this little June garden vlog diary style type video. A lot really happened this past month, and although I didn't get it all on camera, I got a little hodgepodge, and it still was really special that I wanted to share it, not only for the purposes of garden education a little bit on some of that stuff, but for me to look back on our first summer and my first garden in our new home. And that's pretty special. Made it this long. Thanks for coming along. I look forward to sharing a garden tour with you guys soon. So please feel free to come back. Take care.